Hello guys, welcome to Back of the Grid, episode 14. We're in India, and Sebastian Vettel putting it on pole position, and Jenson Button number 4. Now, let's just go ahead and start this race. If you guys have seen one of my previous videos, I had some issues with the brakes on my steering wheel, but that's now fixed, which is lucky for me. So the setup, nothing special really. Yeah. For the race strategy, we're going to pit lap 8, it's cautious. Starting prime tires. Yep. And let's go to the track.
All set.
As we can see, Sebastian is on pole. And Button's number 3 or 4. Yeah, it's number 4. And we're all the way to the back, of course. No one's behind us. So, hopefully a good start to this Grand Prix now. Not the best. Gotta be careful in the first corner just to check that the brakes are working, and they do. Yeah, and as you guys might have noticed, or you might not have noticed, is that I have had some issues with my steering wheel. Those issues are now fixed. It was just a cable that didn't sit properly, so I had to open up the entire wheel. The entire thingy, which was quite a bit of job. I had to unscrew all the screws, so it took me probably like an hour or so, but it was definitely worth it because now it works completely fine again. So I'm really happy about that. Now, I have had someone asking me if I can do a career mode series, and of course I will. Yeah, I'll do it, but some of you might have noticed that I have ordered a new microphone, which will be in my mail in about a week's time, and I think I'll just start my series, my career mode series by then. Now we're already up to 11th place, just behind Kobayashi. Or we're actually past Kobayashi now. Oh no, running a little bit wide. And Kobayashi takes the position back. We'll have the slipstream, so we should be a little bit faster than him. I have a really unstable car on the straights now. I can feel it. It's a little bit hard to keep it up, or keep the car straight. As you can see, I'm weaving quite a lot and braking way too late, of course. Now this is my first game pretty much since I've fixed my wheel. So, I mean, it's not a long time, but I haven't warmed up yet. Wow, looks like Massa's getting a gap now. And he's fighting whoever's in front of him. That is giving us a little bit of more time, which is good, I guess.
DRS
We got a ton of fuel. Five laps. And DRS is now getting that perfectly. But we might have lost DRS to Massa now. Oh, I'm jumping the corner a little bit. I don't think we'll have any DRS, and Kobayashi will have DRS on us. I'll stick with the outside line here, which was not smart at all. Or it was, actually, because it's looks like he's giving up. And now I'm in front of him. And jumping the grass a little bit again.
The car ahead is running the option.
Wow!
We may have trouble closing the gap during
Horrible driving. Horrible driving. What the heck happened? You know what? I think I'll just restart this. No, sorry, use a flashback because I'm losing control massively, and I don't want to restart this. Just a little bit of a rookie mistake, I must say. I gotta be careful in that corner from now on. The car is really unstable. Running a little bit wide. And now Kobayashi will have DRS on me on this home straight.
We estimate that Kobayashi should be coming in for tires with
Don't think he'll be able to pull off the move now, which is good news for us. And I feel like the rear is really slippery. And I got no corner grip. It feels like, at least. Now this is the sector that I probably gain the most because of my high top speed and low downforce wings. Looks like we've caught quite a lot to Massa now. I think it's at least half a second. Oh, holy smokes. That shouldn't happen. Don't jump that curb because it will upset the balance of the car and you will most likely lose time on it, so, and you will have increased tire wear from it, so just don't do it. You won't gain anything. And Kobayashi is going to have DRS once again, and we've lost a little bit to Massa now. Can we have DRS? Oh, holy moly. Running wide. All that for the DRS that I won't get. No, no DRS for me. Holy smokes, I better keep up with these guys. Now they're 3 cars wide, almost. So that should slow them down in this corner pretty drastically. And it looks like that Massa was taking the penalty from that. And one car's managed to break free from this small pack.
We can't let this guy hold us up much longer. Pass him.
Oh. Yeah. No issues with the car. We will have DRS. Wow. Are these cars really slow or is it just me? I'll just stick with Massa now. Don't want to bother finding him. Or I might just try to go out the outside. Looks like Massa, was getting a little bit caught by my rear tire.
Fuel is looking really good. You've managed that really well.
Now let's go for the straight. And we're up to 6. And who's in front of me? It looks like it's Rosberg. And yeah, I can't remember what the car ahead looked like. Looks like a Force India. Most likely Hülkenberg. And I'm going wide and over the grass once again. Burr. Drive a little bit better than this if I'm going to have any chance of getting high up the field for the end. Now can we have DRS on Rosberg? Looks like we can. And he is going to stay out for another lap.
There are quite a few cars in the pits right now. Watch out for cars
Now
exiting the
Rosberg
pits.
has DRS as well, and I'm braking a little bit late, but managed to catch it nicely. Who is he leading? I don't know. Now this shouldn't be a problem to overtake now. And I'll try the inside here. He's giving me space, luckily. I'll try to get to the outside line now, and I'm braking too late once again. Now Webber is in front. Wow, 9 seconds.
The
He
car
is
behind is
gained
running
on
the
me.
option
Or
tyre.
he
They have the advantage.
jumping that grass again. Freaking grass.
Rosberg's
I hate those
right
two
behind
corners.
you. Push hard.
That's probably where I lose the most time, or this long right-hander. That's probably where I lose all the time. But looks like we've gained on Webber now. He's going into the pits, as I predicted. And Rosberg as well, so that means
Ready for you at the end of this
the
lap. Box this
lap is free now.
Nice driving. That was the fastest lap of the race.
And I carry way more speed than I should. It's so hard to do that corner properly. I always overdo it. And looks like more cars are going into the pits. That's we're at the end of the straight and turning in for this corner downhill. My tires are perfectly fine to stay out for way more laps. Oh, that grows again. Freak it. Gotta be a little bit more careful there. Just have to remind myself for the next lap. Yeah, a little bit of corner cutting right here as well.
Pit in.
Now we're going to have the option tires. Go to the lean fuel mix.
Be aware you've got a reserve of fuel and can afford to use more to up your pace if you feel it's needed.
Almost spinning it. Now a quick pit stop, please. Please, a quick one. Quick one, please. 3.4. Well, and we're rejoining behind Alonso and Webber.
Stay clear of the white line. We don't want a penalty.
pretty far behind the Lotus Grosjean.
You have no more scheduled pit stops. So
Looks
look
like
after your tyres.
Vettel is number 4.
Okay, it looks like the car ahead is trying to create a gap. He's running full revs.
Now for
Maximum power.
Roman Grosjean, I don't think that I'll be able to challenge him for the position with these cold tires. Braking nice and early now that I have cold tires. Now I gotta be careful in this corner coming up, or this double left-hand apex.
Pace is good. Pace is good.
Now, yeah, perfect. I managed it, and I touched the cross a little bit there, but I guess that's okay. I should have gone for a little bit more stable setup for this track, but now it looks like there's a huge difference between these two tire compounds. Look how easily I'm passing Grosjean now.
You're currently matching race pace. Good job.
Getting DRS will help me catch Vettel and Button. That's ahead, and Alonso and Webber is not far ahead now. Now we're going to pass Vettel, hopefully be able to challenge our teammate Jenson Button. And look at this. We're easily passing the Red Bull, but can't get all the way up to Button, fortunately. Now that I have the way faster tire compound, overtaking should be easy, and Button is going defensive against me and doing this perfectly once again. Wow, and this one as well. That was probably the best I've ever done those two corners. And Button is slow. And I can see wear on my tires already. That's not a good sign. Wow, this is not fair. I shouldn't be on these tires. Now I'll go to the inside of Jenson.
You're faster in sector 2 than the car ahead. Sector 2, go for the pass.
And Alonso now having DRS on Mark Webber. And we'll go to the outside of Alonso. He's letting us past. Just want to say thank you to the Spanish dude. And Webber don't stand a chance now, does he? I don't want to bother using curse even. And easily passed, getting up to 335 kilometers per hour. Now it's just to create the gap now to these guys, and pretty much nothing can stop me. This was a way better assault than I would have expected from this track. Not doing those corners so perfectly now, but yeah, this is a way better assault than I would have ever expected from this track. And if you say to me a couple of months ago, hey, you're going to win on this track from all the way to the back of the grid, I wouldn't have believed in you. I would have just thought that you were joking with me, and
The car behind is running on the prime tire. We should try
yeah,
and create a
because
gap.
I freaking sucked at this track. I was struggling to get under 130, like 5. But to be like the driver level that I was back then, that was really poor. I mean, I was driving a little bit slower than I'm doing now on most tracks, so I was almost as good as I am now. However, I don't say that I'm like the best in this game, but I don't consider myself a bad driver. really. Yeah. Some might say you're a horrible driver, and that's completely fine. Then you're probably way better than me. The only thing that I feel like I have somewhere to gain is probably the consistency and the cleanness of my driving, because I'm very impatient. So if I'm stuck behind a slow car, I tend to give him a little bit of tap. I know I shouldn't do it, but when I get annoyed, that's just how it's getting along. So when I'm playing online, it's I'm sometimes getting a little bit overexcited, going for an overtake that's absolutely not possible, and then it just ends that with both me and the car I'm trying to overtake is having to retire or have to get a new front wing, or yeah, you guys get it. That's where I feel like I have a lot to gain in this game, but it will come, I'm sure. I will improve. But however, it's not like I'm trying to get trying to crash someone out. I never do that on purpose. But if you're annoying me by driving real slow, then stupid overtakes will come. So we're coming towards the end of lap 13. How much is the gap now? Looks like it's going to be a lot. 7.2. Holy smoke. That's a lot. Kartikeyan is getting a lap. And we're going to going a little bit wide, but do I care? No, I have 7.6 seconds to waste, and I'm still 3 seconds a lap. Wow. I think 129 point something was Vettel's pole position time in 2012. So I mean, it's pretty good with driving that in the race. But however, this isn't that realistic. Doing these 2 corners well now. Just needed a little bit of practice on them, and those 2 as well. And now comes this horrible corner. Can I do it? Can I do it? Oh, getting a little bit off track, but still pretty good, in my opinion. To be me, it's pretty good. If you guys got any nice gameplay from this track, I'd love you guys to submit it as a video response, because I'd really like to see that. If you guys got any, if there's anything you feel like you can do better than me, I'd really like to see it. So yeah, I hope you submit a video response if you feel like there's something to share. And we're in lap 15 for the straight now. Mark Webber's far behind. The tires are starting to feel a little bit of wear, but no deal for us. And I was pretty lucky, I guess, for the sorry, for the my prime run, because if I didn't keep up with whoever was in front of me, I think it was Rosberg, if I couldn't have kept up with him while he was on the options, I wouldn't be able to take the win, I think, because that really helped me out a lot. And since the difference between the two tire compounds is so big on this track, that's how it's ending, with me being way faster for the last run. But taking the checkered flag with 2 laps extra fuel, was very cautious on the fuel, but we managed to take the win, gained 23 positions. Fastest lap was 1:29.76. 1:76. And Jenson Button finishing 4th position as he was on the grid, so that's pretty good. Mark Webber and Fernando Alonso is trading places. Sebastian Vettel dropped behind to number 5 from pole position, and I went all the way from the back to the front, of course. We lapped Kartikeyan, Kovalainen. Should I have lapped him? Well, probably not. Kovalainen, Pedro Della Rosa, Timo Glock, Charles Peak, Vitaly Petrov was over a minute behind, and Sergio Perez was close to 1 minute, as well as Nico Hülkenberg. But that was it for today's video. I'd really like to thank you guys for watching, and hopefully you'll guys give me a like for the new career mode coming up. But I'm going to wait until I get my new microphone. But anyway, I just wanted to say thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys again next time. Bye.